The countdown is well and truly on. As we sit here on June 7, 2025, the buzz for the 2026 World Cup is already electric. It feels like just yesterday we were watching Messi finally lift that golden trophy in Qatar. But football never stands still. The next tournament, hosted across the vast landscapes of the USA, Canada and Mexico, promises to be the biggest yet. With an expanded format of 48 teams, the door is open for more drama, more heartbreak, and more unforgettable moments. It's a stage set for new heroes to emerge, and old rivalries to be reignited. The question on everyone's lips is simple: who will conquer the world this time? The classic powerhouses will of course have their eyes on the prize. You can never discount the flair of Brazil, the sheer talent of France, or the tactical discipline of Germany. Argentina will want to defend their crown, and Spain, with their possession-based game, are always a threat. These are the nations woven into the fabric of World Cup history, the teams that carry the weight of expectation on their shoulders. Their badges alone strike fear into opponents. But the beautiful game is beautifully unpredictable, and the landscape of international football is constantly shifting. Past glory is no guarantee of future success. This time, the conversation feels different. There's a sense that a new order might be on the horizon. While the traditional giants are rebuilding and refining, a few other nations are hitting their stride at the perfect moment. Their squads are brimming with a potent mix of youthful exuberance and world-class experience. These are not just dark horses, they are genuine contenders ready to challenge the established elite. The expanded tournament format might just give them the platform they need to go all the way, turning the established hierarchy on its head and giving us a tournament full of surprises. So, as the qualifying campaigns heat up and the final pieces of the puzzle begin to fall into place, the debate rages on in pubs, parks, and living rooms around the globe. Will one of the old guard add another star to their crest? Or is it time for a new name to be etched onto that famous trophy? The upcoming FIFA Club World Cup this summer will give us a tantalizing preview, a chance to see many of these stars clash on American soil. It's all building towards a spectacular festival of football, and frankly, I cannot wait for it to begin. For England fans, hope is a familiar feeling, but this time, it feels more tangible, more real. Under the guidance of a proven winner in Thomas Tuchel, the Three Lions look like a formidable force. Since he took the reins after July 2023, there's been a clear shift in mentality and tactical astuteness. The team is playing with confidence and control, and their perfect record in the qualifying group so far is a testament to that. They aren't just winning games, they are dominating them. A 2-0 victory against Albania and a 3-0 win over Latvia show a team that knows how to get the job done efficiently. The sheer depth of talent in the current England squad is staggering. It's arguably the strongest pool of players we've had in decades. In the heart of it all, you have world-class operators like Harry Kane, still banging in goals for fun at Bayern Munich, and Jude Bellingham, who has become a global superstar at Real Madrid. Behind them, you have the engine room of Declan Rice and the dazzling skill of Bukayo Saka. This core group combines experience at the highest level with a burning desire to finally bring a major trophy home after a 60-year wait. What's truly exciting is the next wave of talent breaking through. Players like Chelsea's Cole Palmer, who has been a revelation, and the dynamic Eberechi Eze from Crystal Palace add a different dimension to the attack. Even youngsters like Arsenal's Miles Lewis-Skelly are knocking on the door. This blend of established stars and fearless young guns gives Tuchel a wealth of options. Of course, there are challenges. Injuries to key players like Saka are a concern, and controversial selections like leaving out Marcus Rashford will always be debated. But these are the headaches of a manager with an embarrassment of riches. The crucial difference this time could be the manager. Tuchel has won the Champions League. He knows how to navigate the intense pressure of knockout football. He has instilled a tactical discipline and resilience that England has perhaps lacked in the final moments of past tournaments. The players seem to have bought into his philosophy completely. With their current form, incredible squad depth, and a world-class manager at the helm, the belief is growing. Could 2026 finally be the year? It feels like England's golden chance. While England's star is rising, don't sleep on the Italians. The Azzurri have a point to prove after the heartbreak of missing out on the last World Cup. It seems that shock has sparked a revival. After a rocky start to 2025, they are showing signs of returning to their brilliant best. underlined by a fantastic 3-1 victory over a star-studded French side in the Nations League. That result sent a clear message to the rest of Europe. Italy is back in business. They are a team rediscovering their identity, built on defensive solidity but now with an added attacking flair that makes them dangerous. This resurgence is being led by a new generation of incredibly gifted players. The midfield in particular looks phenomenal. Sandro Tonali is orchestrating play with the class and vision of a seasoned veteran, while Nicolo Barella is the tireless engine covering every blade of grass. They represent the new heart of the Italian team, blending technical skill with immense work rate. Up front, Giacomo Raspadori has emerged as a clinical goal scorer, providing the cutting edge that can decide tight matches. This is a young, hungry squad eager to write their own chapter in Italy's rich footballing history. Speaking of hunger, perhaps no team embodies the dark horse label more than Norway. For years they've been on the periphery, but now they possess two players who are genuinely world-class. In Erling Haaland, they have the most lethal goal scorer on the planet. His physical presence and uncanny ability to find the back of the net can change any game in an instant. Then, pulling the strings in midfield is Martin Odegaard, whose creativity, passing range, and leadership as captain of Arsenal have made him one of the best playmakers around. This duo is a partnership that would be the envy of any nation. The proof of Norway's potential is in their results. They are not just a team with two star players, they are becoming a cohesive and effective unit. They are currently leading a very tough World Cup qualifying group that includes Italy, which speaks volumes about their progress. If they can secure their spot in the finals, they are the team that nobody will want to draw. The combination of Odegaard's sublime service and Haaland's devastating finishing is a simple but terrifyingly effective formula. They have the firepower to cause a major upset and could easily be the surprise package of the tournament. Of course, any World Cup prediction has to include the usual suspects. You simply cannot write off the titans of the global game. France, with its seemingly endless production line of talent, will be desperate to avenge their final defeat. Brazil will arrive with their customary flair and a squad full of attacking superstars. The reigning champions, Argentina, will fight to the very end to defend their title, even if it's without their legendary number 10. And you can never, ever, rule out the Germans or the Spanish, who possess the tactical intelligence and tournament know-how to navigate the long road to the final. These nations are the heavyweights for a reason. They have the history, the pedigree, and the deep-seated belief that they belong on the biggest stage. Their domestic leagues are powerhouses and their players feature for the biggest clubs in the world, playing in high-stakes matches week in and week out. They are battle-hardened and know what it takes to win. They will be there or thereabouts, setting the benchmark for any aspiring champion. The challenge for England, Italy, and Norway will be to prove they can match this elite group, not just in a single game, but over the course of a demanding month-long tournament. What makes the 2026 World Cup so intriguing is the expanded format. With 48 teams, the group stage will be a minefield, and the path to glory will be longer and more perilous than ever before. This expansion could play into the hands of the underdogs. It increases the chances of upsets and allows more nations to dream big. A team like Norway might find the new structure gives them a better chance to build momentum. It adds a layer of unpredictability that is fantastic for the neutral fan. More teams, more games, more drama. It's a recipe for a truly memorable tournament. So who will lift the trophy in that final at MetLife Stadium? My head tells me the depth of France or the renewed vigor of England makes them the logical favorites. They have the most complete squads. Yet my heart is drawn to the romance of a surprise. Imagine a Norwegian team powered by Haaland and Odegaard going on a fairy tale run, or a reborn Italy silencing their critics. If I had to make a prediction, I'd lean towards England finally ending the drought, but I wouldn't bet my house on it. The only certainty is that we are in for a spectacular show. Who do you think will win?